So for every test that I am running for these different palettes, I'm going to be using the Saunders watercolor paper. It is 100% cotton, so it's going to be the best type of paper that I can test them on, but this is pretty expensive paper. I'm also going to be testing it using my favorite 100% cotton paper, which is the Arteza. It is the cold press, and I just cut these sheets in half for each picture. This is the Winsor and Newton Cotman set 14. It is a little bit overpriced in my opinion for how little paint you get. This set of 14 cost me $36.99, and that was before tax. The upside to this set is it's light fast. That means that you can place these paintings by the window and you don't have to worry about it fading over time. Now the color choice is a little odd for me. It's the reds lean a little too orange or warm, and the primary options that you get versus the secondary options isn't the best for mixing vibrant colors. As you can see, everything that you get from the mix is pretty earthy unless you're using the pan by itself. Now, painting characters wasn't that easy for me, and it didn't blend as well as I would have liked it, but the background did do the best in terms of blending and looking seamless. Now moving on to the 36 Arteza set. I think this set is the best bang for your buck, considering you're getting 36 colors for $34.99. The color option is good, except the yellows lean a little bit too green or cool, even the cad yellow. The mixes are a little bit better than the Winsor and Newton, but they are still a bit more earthy than vibrant. You do get a more even coverage when it comes to character painting and the pigments laying flat on the paper. There is light fast info on the colors, so you can expect these to last when exposing to the sunlight, but the background wasn't as smooth as I would like. That could have been due to the paint drying faster than I was working and me not re-wetting the paper. Now we're going to be moving on to the Kuretake 48 set. This set cost $54.99, I believe. I think that that's a great price for the quality of this product. They do claim to be light fast, and you can find the info on it, but the quality of it is a little bit inconsistent. Some of the palettes tend to be more light fast than others, so I would definitely recommend testing your set to be sure that your set is light fast. I also think that this set has the best color option for mixing deep and vibrant colors. You can mix more earthy tones, but you also can get vibrant, clear colors as well. This also has a really nice coverage, meaning that when you are painting, the pigments spread pretty even, which is great for character painting, and the background also blended a lot better than the Arteza. One thing I can note is that if you mix too much paint into the water, meaning it's very paint heavy, you can get a bit of a shine to your art, so just be careful of that. Now moving on to that mystery set you were all waiting for, the Komorebi 40 set. Now, this is definitely the most affordable paint we are going to be looking at today. It's coming in at $23.99 for a set of 40 colors. And on top of that, these pans are almost a little over double the size of regular half pans. There is no light fast info I could find on these paints. I don't know how well they're going to last when it comes to sun exposure, but I will be conducting a test, so look out for that video in the oncoming weeks. Hands down, this set has the best mixability and color option. They include both warm and cool primaries and secondaries. They also include some fun neons and shimmers, so you have the broadest range and you can do the most with this set. When it came to painting the character, the colors laid nice and flat, they were easy to work with, and when it came to painting the background, it also blended out smoothly and it was easy to work with. I had no complaints when working with this set. The only thing I can say is there is no light fast info, so store your paint with caution. So these are all 4 sets. This is the Winsor and Newton here. We got Arteza next, Kuretake, and then we have the Komorebi set. So for a quick summary of the Winsor and Newton Cotman set, I don't think it's ideal for character painting, but it is a wonderful option for landscape and background painting. It will last a long time in the sunlight as well because this set is light fast. I'm gonna get up a little closer and you can really see that the pigmentation is very uneven in a few of these blues and greens, which I think is not ideal. Here's the skirt. You can definitely see where some spots are more transparent than others. So I don't think it's great for character painting. So this is the Arteza painting. Excuse the red and green and the blotchy background. I kind of messed up. I tend to forget that this paint dries a little faster than the rest. So you can see here, when I wet the background and then went to go paint, I didn't put enough water down, so it dried and didn't give a super seamless blend in spots like up here. But overall, I think it does make a nice blend. My thoughts on Arteza is I think it's one of the best all-round brands. It isn't perfect, but it does do everything I would need it to do when watercolor painting. I definitely would approve this for character and landscape painting. This brand is light fast as well, and you can see here that the blues, the greens, the reds, the yellows, even the skirt, there is a little unevenness, but overall it has a very smooth color payoff. So I think this is great for all-round painting. It's just not perfect. This is the Kuretake painting, and I think it's a great option for character and background painting. Now, one thing I will warn you is to be careful with the light fastness. It does have information on it, but it's a little inconsistent in the quality between sets. So I would definitely test your set to see which colors are more light fast versus others, just so you're ensuring that if you are gonna put this by the window, it will last. And we'll get it up close. I think it blended out pretty well on the background. Like I said, I did add a little bit too much paint to water, so some of the spots bled very easily, but that was a mistake on my part, and it had nothing to do with the set. My summary for this Komorebi set is that I think it's perfect for painting whether you're a beginner or a professional, not wanting to waste your more expensive paints. The colors are bright, vibrant, and they're very easy to mix. As you can see here, the color payoff is really even. Excuse the graininess in spots. This was the original sketch piece that I did, so it had a lot of lead all over it. But overall, I loved painting with these paints. It gave me a very easy tone. I actually have no complaints about it, except there is no light fast info on this set. So we will see after I do a light fast test on this set, if this set is truly better than my $50 Kuretake set and better than any of the other sets I have. Here is the Winsor and Newton on this side, and this is the Arteza, so you can see the difference here versus the Kuretake. You can definitely see here how much more vibrant the red is on the Kuretake side versus the Winsor and Newton side. And then the Winsor and Newton versus the Komorebi. And this is where you can really see the colors shine on the Komorebi set. It's just really vibrant, all around beautiful. Here is the Arteza set versus the Kuretake set. And then you'll really see the difference here with the Arteza set versus the Komorebi set. Here is the Kuretake set versus the Komorebi set. I am absolutely in love with the vibrancy of both of them, but I am enjoying the Komorebi set a little more. If you can see in her hair, all of these palettes are great, but it all depends on what you're looking for. For character painting, I definitely like the Komorebi set most. After I do the light fast test, we'll really be able to see if it can be my main set. But for now, I like to use my Winsor and Newton for my backgrounds and a mixture of my Kuretake and Arteza for my characters. If you would like to purchase any of the sets you saw here today, there will be links to every one of the sets in the description below. If you do purchase anything from my links, I will receive a small commission, and it is at no extra charge to you. If you would like to see the Winsor, Newton, and Arteza set in action, you can click this video here and I will meet you over there. But if you would like to see the Kuretake and Komorebi set in action, click this video here and I will meet you over there.